City Councilors and Mayor Pro Tem. My name is Alina Smith. My little brother and I attend class in the downtown mall, and we frequently ride the city bus to get there. I come before you today with a list of things my brother and I have seen and experienced, both on the bus and in the downtown area. On the bus, there have been several people that were acting like they were on drugs. There was a drunk person at a bus stop that tried to prevent the bus from leaving, and there was a man on the bus with us that was yelling at the other passengers. In the downtown area, we have seen graffiti, refuse, broken windows, a man with a sign that said "Need weed," people illegally smoking cannabis in public in the plaza, and a man screaming while kicking and whacking a wall. Our class in the downtown is a mixed ages class, with children as young as 9. Numerous times out the window during our class, we have seen 2 men giving each other pills, drinking hard alcohol shots, smoking cannabis, and trying to smoke what was probably crack or meth. The smell of cannabis has entered the classroom. One day when we were going to our class, there was a man standing on the doorstep of the building in which our class is situated. He was smoking cannabis, yelling, and gesticulating. My little brother and I quickly backtracked, hoping that he had not seen us. We walked around the block and entered the building through the back door. There was a young employee inside with a broomstick to defend himself if necessary. Another day, there was an attempted theft in the building while we were having class. On another occasion, the mother of one of the children in our class was accosted by a vagrant while she was trying to leave. These instances are becoming more frequent over time. I am calling on all of you to please make dealing with crime a top priority. Our community is counting on you to make Las Cruces a safe place for kids. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. City Councilors and Mayor Pro Tem Mincomo, my name is Sarah Smith. When my daughter told me she wanted to speak to you today, I thought you might want to hear her perspective, and she did write that comment. Go homeschooling. As you can imagine from her comments, I'm very concerned about the safety of my children as well as other families in the downtown mall. You have open usage of illegal drugs as well as vagrants accosting and harassing people. Business owners from this area have also come before you to ask for help, including Patricia from the Little Shop on Main, who has suffered repeated vandalism, trespassing, stalking, harassment, all of these at her store by vagrants. You may also recall the owner of Dwell Yoga Studio, whose employee was attacked with rocks thrown at her car and threatened with being raped and killed. I know you are paying for security in this area, but this is clearly not enough. I know there are issues with laws at the state level, and I know you don't want to incarcerate our way out of this situation. However, are you able to potentially rework some of our local city ordinances to require mental health or drug treatment as an option in lieu of jail time? Will you please tell us what steps you are taking to make substance abuse and mental health treatment more available right here in Las Cruces? We also need to learn from the mistakes of the Desert Hope Affordable Homeless Housing Project and not repeat them. Will you please make sure that the upcoming Amador Crossing Homeless Housing Project is aimed at rehabilitating people's lives instead of enabling them to continue down the path of self-destruction and drug addiction? My other concern today is related to the mayor's plan to move public input during your meetings. I agree with the previous commenter that Mayor Pro Tem Bencomo has shown this method works really well and can be managed very well, and I appreciate your cordiality in doing so. Whether it is intended to or not, if the mayor moves public comments to the end of your meetings, this will suppress the public's ability to give input. The length of your meetings is unpredictable. You are all being paid to be here for this meeting, but we are all having to miss work and family duties to be here, and we cannot afford to sit here for many hours in order to speak. The previous mayor allowed anyone to speak during the public input period, and that made it where people who wanted to speak about agenda items but could not stay long also had an opportunity to speak at the beginning of the meetings. That method worked very well for supporting the public in being able to speak. I wish Mayor Enriquez was here today, but I will ask him virtually. Mayor Enriquez, if you want to make sure the public has a chance to hear the council comments in person, will you please move the council comments to the beginning of the meeting right after public input? This would be a reasonable compromise that would allow the public to continue to bring our concerns to you as the leaders who are elected to represent us. Thank you for your consideration.
Anybody else on this side?